gosh, it's been so long since I've last filmed a video. Oh my gosh, but hello and hi and welcome to this month's anti-haul. And by this month, I mean September, the month that just happened. Because what is an anti-haul? What are we doing here? Why am I doing this? I will answer all these questions right now. The anti-haul is a series I do on my channel that I did not create, but I have brought it to K-pop, where I look at the past month, all the releases that came out. Anything that had a physical, I will talk about it unless I bought it. We are here to not talk about buying things. That's the key, that's the gimmick. If, however, you really want to hear me talk about things I did buy, because it probably means I liked it if I bought it, you can on the Oh My Patreon, where I do the anti-haul. I talk about things I bought, as well as just digital releases, things that just actually didn't have a physical, that are only like 1 or 2 songs, and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about it, because there's a lot of good music out there. And if you want to hear all this music that I talk about, playlists are in the description. One of all the songs or releases in general that I talk about in this and the anti-haul, as well as a separate playlist of just my favorites. I feel like I kind of killed that intro. But let's talk about the month of September. My birthday month. Not my favorite month of the year. It never is, because it's when Chuseok is, so there's a lot of not releases. Meh kind of month. But still some exciting stuff to talk about. I have stuff to talk about. Do not click off. Let me at least like talk about the things before you decide to click off, okay? RIIZE, Get a Guitar. Ooh, we started off with a new boy group. Ooh, hopefully you know me by now. And if you don't, I'm a girl group fanatic. I am all about the girls. The men, not really my thing. This might have been like my favorite song of the month. I don't know. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. What's with me? What is wrong with me? Two new boy groups this year have stolen my heart. I don't know who I am anymore. Guys. Okay. RIIZE. New SM boy group. Let's put that out there too. I feel like that's a very key thing. It's SM has put out some good groups. One of them, which is my old NCT Dream. RIIZE, kind of similar. I think we can see maybe why I like them a lot. Now with the pre-releases, I was like, okay, you know, Siren happened, fake song. Still enjoyed it, cool. Memories, intrigued. It was fun, it was cute, giving me my dreamy vibes. Okay, Get a Guitar happens. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like that there have been 2 boy groups that have gotten to me this year. So, okay, let's go back to doing what this actual video is supposed to be. Did I buy this? No. I've been talking about this too long now that you should understand that I've not bought this. Did I consider it? Oh yes. Oh yes. It was in the cart, both versions, but I didn't go through with it. And let's all give it up for me. And now the reasons why I didn't buy it. One, I don't like the look of this album. I think the physical looks kind of atrocious. Okay, no, that was strong. I'm sorry. It's just kind of boring. Like, I know SM's potential. This was and also there's only 2 songs. So I had to do some like math here of like, is this worth it? No, I don't think it's worth it. Could I possibly go back and get it later? Yes, that is an option. As for right now, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm like pretty okay with that. I think this is like good for me. I need to stop buying new groups, especially boy groups. Like, I feel like every time I unbox a boy group album, I'm like underwhelmed. Like, they're just like not as fun as unboxing girl group albums. So I love you, RIIZE, but I'm not buying this album right now. Young K, Letters with Notes. Young K, Day 6 boy. I liked this more than I expected. But there were some songs in this I liked. I believe I added them to my playlist. Maybe. I felt like the front of the album was a bit weak and it got better as it went. I feel like I don't normally have that experience, and it's a good thing I stuck around. Because sometimes I just like, I dip. Because full albums are long and I'm trying to like listen to a lot of releases. But as for buying this, I haven't bought a Day 6 anything in a very long time. It's been years. Don't see myself buying another Day 6 thing, possibly ever. Not buying this. BoyNextDoor. Why? The 2 new boy groups that I love coming, oh man, in the same month. Oh my god, why did they do this to me? It's actually probably a good thing they did this to me. It's probably a really good thing that BoyNextDoor and RIIZE came in the same month, because no part of me wanted to buy 2 boy group releases. I had that in my cart, both of their stuff, and I went, it's a lot of money for albums I'm gonna box and not care about. Don't take that the wrong way. I care about these releases. I care about these boys. But as I mentioned earlier, a lot more fun and enjoyment unboxing girl group albums. Boy group albums, I'm like, cool. Where's the fun? Seeing that in my cart and seeing the price, I went, I don't want to do that. But BoyNextDoor, I love BoyNextDoor. If you saw the anti-haul when they debuted, I was obsessed. I'm still loving them. Didn't love this nearly as much as the debut, even though the debut is like on this. Weird that they did that. And with BoyNextDoor's debut, I did later buy that because I was so obsessed. I felt like I had to. And like the packaging for it like was fun enough that I'm like, okay, like I'll buy it, sure. And normally that would have been enough for me to like want to buy this, because I'm like, oh, I bought the first. I bought the debut. I have to keep the collection going. Why? Why do I need to keep the collection going? So I'm going to sit on this, wait it out. I feel pretty okay not buying this. Like I said, I don't really want to start new collections. It's just, there's a lot going on in like my mind these days with like money and budgeting. I've been doing like a really good job in not buying K-pop albums. Like a really, really good job. I mean, I bought albums this month, like don't get me wrong, we'll get there. But like I'm doing really, really well, okay guys? Be proud of me. But as we're buying this, it's no for now. Maybe later. Maybe. Good chance. We'll see. Kim Sejeong. Door. Why were there so many albums I really considered buying and then didn't? Because I almost bought this. So this is Sejeong. She was in IOI and Gugudon. She's an actress. One of her boobs is named after me. I have missed soloist Sejeong. She is so good. And I wanted to buy this. I did. Why is my hat doing that? I had this album in my cart, just like BoyNextDoor, just like RIIZE. I had quite a lot of albums in my cart this month. So much so that it took me like over a month, I think, to finally make the purchase, because I put them all in the cart and it was like $250, which I normally don't spend all that money into one haul. I like to kind of break it apart. But in doing that, I let it sit there for a while, and then I kind of took things out as like I let my emotions settle. Now with this, I do kind of want to buy it still. A lot of it is because her albums do go out of print and then they're really expensive. So, well, maybe I do buy this. There's 2 versions, which makes it more difficult because I always have to pick a version because I'm not getting both. I won't do it. She doesn't put out music enough for me to like want to commit to a collection for her. But like, I do love this album. It's really good. She's very like knockoff IU, but like in a good way. I'm complimenting her. I like that she sounds similar to IU, that she has the IU energy. I like that. She's just not IU. It scratches the IU itch, you know? I'm gonna think about it. Maybe I buy, I just buy a used. I should just buy a used. Because I don't care about the photo cards. Sorry, we're talking about not buying things. So right now, I'm not going to buy it. No. Buying it used? Maybe. Ooh. If I do buy it, I'm buying it used. I'm just not doing that now. No buying. Purple Kiss. Festa. Alright, we have a group writing out the Queendom puzzle hype. And they came back with this single, Festa. No. Is that what the song was called? It was called 7, right? 24/7. Now, I have not been the biggest Purple Kiss fan. They go a little too dark, quirky for my style. They didn't do that this time. They actually did what I've been saying they should do. So I liked this. This fit my taste, it's what I like. This is the style I like more. So I like this. Did I love it? No. But I think they should still do this style. But I'm not buying this. This was a single. There were 3 songs. The B-sides, didn't do anything for me. Would love more of this from Purple Kiss. I don't think that'll happen. I think they're going to go back to the more dark and quirky since that's what their fans like. And that's fine. You know, do what your fans want. You should, they don't have to do what I want. But like, Chaeyeon, The Move, Street. Okay, guys. Who saw the red ballet slipper and thought center stage? I can't believe how many times I've been able to bring up the movie Center Stage on this channel. It is a movie that came out like the year 2000. I love this movie. The red slipper. It is just an iconic part of Center Stage. I was ready for like a, you know, little hey DJ, let the music play. I feel like I need to do a Center Stage reaction. Maybe that's something people want. Totally not K-pop related whatsoever. I feel like I've just talked about this movie way too much that I need to share it with people. I need other people to like understand Center Stage. The actual comeback, Chaeyeon. Once again, has the Oh My Girl vibes. Makes sense. Same company. She just doesn't captivate my heart the way that Oh My Girl does. Yeah, I think this is my least favorite release from her so far, which is a bummer. Why are you stepping on my laptop? Ah, what did you do? Oh, he brought up web accessibility. How do I turn this off? But I will not be buying this. Rocket Punch. Boom. Another group with the Queendom puzzle hype wave. They be right in. Ooh, ah, where are you? I like it. I just don't like it as much as their past two with, is it Chiquita and was it Flash? Was that what, oh my gosh, how did that go? Oh yeah, Rocket Punch had a great year last year. That was all last year, right? Yeah. Was this really their first comeback of 2023? But you know what? Positives. Wait, no, sorry, that's gonna be phrased wrong. The bright side of me not loving this as much is now I don't feel as compelled to buy it because I have been increasing feelings towards Rocket Punch with liking Chiquita and Flash, and then falling in love with them on Queendom Puzzle. I just cracked my knuckle. Ow. I've been thinking about Rocket Punch and becoming a fan and buying their stuff, and you know what? I will just not buy their stuff and I could just be a fan. Yes. If I had fallen in love with this song, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. It's good. This is good. This is good that I'm not gonna buy it. But if they were to tour here, I am more likely to go now. So I can save the money and not buy the album and invest that into a future Rocket Punch concert. TRENDZ, still on my way. I don't really know who this is. I didn't dislike it though. It's a boy group, so me not disliking. Yeah. Reminded me kind of like a 17 mixed with 80s. Actually, maybe more newest. I don't know. I won't be buying it. V, Layover. Another BTS solo, and it was very nice, very smooth, very V. This is exactly what I would want from him. I'm not gonna buy it. Ooh, I've stopped buying BTS stuff for quite a while, with some exceptions. The main exception's really just Jungkook. This, I thought it was fine. I added some of the songs. I quite enjoyed it. I really don't like how the album looks though. I kind of really dislike the packaging. I mean, I like the little doggy, I like the little doggy had a fan cam. That's all good fun. I enjoy that. Not something I really want to spend money on, but I will listen to it if it were to come on. Will I go out of my way to listen to this? Probably not, but it was good, quite nice. And I like that it's different from like the other BTS solos. I'm not buying this. Oh, but if he were to release a vinyl, however, I think this would make like a great vinyl. Like, you know, you put the vinyl on, have your little hot cocoa, like feeling the cozy vibes on a nice snowy day. listen to some rainy days, something about, except that was rainy days, and I talked about how it's snowing. So on a nice little cold rainy day, get some rainy day. Key, good and great. Dude, I forgot about this. Did they just like not market this like well enough, or am I the problem? I think I might be the problem. I don't know why this like went past me. I think it's because Key already had a solo release this year. To me, it's like, well, a solo artist from a K-pop group can't have 2 comebacks in 1 year, like, unless it's a repackage. But this wasn't a repackage. It was a brand new thing, and it's fine. I liked it. It's pretty much how I always feel about Key releases. Like, I enjoy them. I don't buy them, even though sometimes I would love to, because he is known for having some killer packaging. And I feel like that's another reason why I didn't like really hear about this, is because the packaging didn't go viral this time. And I thought that might be because he didn't do anything unique, but no, he did do something like fun and unique. I just kind of hate it. Hate it in that it's like a folder. I don't like albums packaged that way. Like, I understand it's creative, it's like a detective thing, yada yada yada, it makes sense, it fits. I just don't like that. But it's still fine, still good, still decent. Just not gonna buy it 'cause I haven't bought any Key stuff. And I held back on some of the old stuff, which were like really cool. So I feel like if I was able to hold back on that, I'm golden. I'll probably never buy a Key thing. That's good. That is good, because I need to save money. And that money could go to going to a SHINee concert. If SHINee were to actually come here, putting the energy out there into the world. The question is, will they come to DC? Cravity, Sunseeker. This is so 17 coded. That's all I could think about was how much it sounds like 17. In general with Cravity, I have liked that they have found this sound for them, because they didn't have this sound at debut. They were doing some more edgier stuff with their first releases. I remember vroom 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 skirt. They're not really doing that anymore. They've kind of gone into the fresh, fun concept, which is weird. You know, most groups start with the fresh and fun and go edgy. They did the opposite, and I feel like it's really working well for them. And I like this because, for one, it distinguishes themselves enough from Monsta X, because I don't like it when groups in the same company sound too similar. What was I saying? I like this direction for Cravity. I like that they've done this. I'm still not going to buy it. As much as I'm like happy that they do this, it's still not something I'd revisit. I don't connect with it enough to like love it and to like spam it. So it makes no sense for me to buy. Jin Ah, Hearts of the City. She is interesting. Very jazzy. Just very not K-pop. Do not expect anything remotely K-pop if you check her out. You should check her out. Beware. She sounds like a 5-year-old. Are you either fine with that, or you very much are not fine with that. But her actual like instrumentation, very cool. Like I said, she's got some jazzy stuff. She's very hit or miss with me. I was not in love with this. I've liked some of her past stuff more. Did have a physical, which surprised me. And I don't think it's a jewel case. I think it's like an actual physical, but I won't be buying it. L's Up, 7+ Up, the actual Queendom puzzle group. And if you want to hear my thoughts on Queendom Puzzle, oh my gosh, I have a whole series on this channel, as well as the Oh My Patreon, where I watch the show. And I will continue to talk about them on the Oh My Patreon, because I did buy this, so we're not going to talk about it here. I did buy it signed, though, because it's signed by all members. Oh my god. mimiirose, Live. Or is it Live? They're finally back. Their debut was over a year ago, I think. Too long of a break. I understand there's some financial stuff with their CEO or whatever. The unfortunate part is this does not live up to the debut. Is that why it's called Live? Because it doesn't live up. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make a joke. It feels a bit cruel. I apologize. But I am disappointed, because I saw a lot of potential in this group on the debut, and it's hopefully they'll come back sooner. I'm scared for the group. Not good signs, not good energy right now. You know, hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully they'll put out something again, but I am not buying this. Loossemble. Yeah, I bought this, and I did go to the concert, which I did talk about on the Oh My Patreon, if that's something you want to hear me talk about. And I'll talk about this album more on the Oh My Patreon as well. Dawn, Narcissus. Oh my gosh. Before I created this YouTube channel, I was a huge Edon fan. Because I was a big Pentagon fan. I know, you're like, oh, she used to love a boy group. Yes. And then it was announced that Edon and Hyuna were dating on my birthday. Then Edon was kicked out. And ever since then, it just hasn't really been the same for Pentagon. Plus, then my actual other bi is Yana, and it's like never there. So, but we're talking about Dawn, and I do still love Dawn. I kind of love this album. It's a very sad album, which makes sense because we all know Hyuna and Dawn just didn't make it. It's just like so funny, you know, thinking back at one stage of my life, I would have 100% bought this, and I saw it, you know, when it came up, I was like, ooh, should I buy it? I really thought about it because like I have an Edon collection. I have like all of his CD plates still from when he was in Pentagon. Like, would I be fine having this? Yeah, and I think it's also limited edition, which is also making me really kind of want it. I love a limited edition thing, but it feels weird to spend money on this. I don't know. Weird's not the right word. I don't feel the rush buying this first buying like L's Up. Like L's Up, I'm really excited to buy. I'm really excited to open that. This, I don't know if I quite feel that. I don't know. Would I like to have this? Yes. But can't spend money on everything. And that's why we do this series. Am I right? This has been a really big month of me just going, I really want this, but put my mature hat on. I'm going to save that money, spend it elsewhere. On something that I'm going to really feel a lot of joy and excitement for. Look at me being a grown-up, guys. Ugh, I had a birthday and I'm just like Miss Mature now. Fun fact, this hat actually says meow on it. I'm meowture. Dio, Expectation. Dio from EXO. Very much chill, very similar to like V, except actually not really similar, but they're both kind of like coffee house, like different type of coffee house, but you know, still very much like, oh, it's a nice chilly day and you're just kind of vibing, you're doing something, you're working, you just got the music going, you get the image. I liked this. I liked it more than I thought I would. I just was in the mood for some easy listening. I was reading while I was doing this, so I think that kind of helped fit the vibe. I don't know. I feel like Dio could be doing so much more. Something I have just, and I'm going to sound really stupid here, but I've discovered he has a really amazing voice. Did you guys know this? Did you guys know that Dio is like a phenomenal singer? Who knew? Like, I knew he could sing, but that clip or whatever that went viral of him singing, but the way he sang, it like, hold up, let me find that clip. I feel something, and I want that from his music. I don't know. Maybe I just need to hear him sing in English more. I loved his Spanish track. Maybe that's what it is. But I have not been buying the EXO solos, so I will not be buying this. Even Target Me. Thank God I learned how to pronounce this group's name before I recorded, because I would have looked like a fool saying EVNEE. Even, new boy group, kind of bangs. There were legit times during this album I thought I was listening to NCT 127. They just sounded like them at some points. Like just the way their vocals, good debut. Pleasantly surprised. It's a no for me though. I will not be buying this. I did not fall in love with them the way I fell in love with like RIIZE or BoyNextDoor. No. Tempest. Into the Tempest. Why isn't it just like Into the Temptation? Into the Tempest? Into the Tempest. This is the same group that did Bad News, right? Sure, maybe I'm just a hater. I take it all back. I was gonna say I don't like this. Maybe that's not the case. I just miss Here Comes Bad News. Fantasy Boys, New Tomorrow. Okay, this is a reality show group. It is the winners from the show Fantasy Boys. I believe the show is the same name as the group name. I did not watch the show. I know nothing about this group except there was a scandal. There's drama about this one dude that made it to the final lineup, and like he might be old and he's just like a jerk or something. I don't know anything. Don't love this though, so I will not be buying it. The Rose Duel. The Rose is back finally, and with a full album and a tour. Ooh, I was looking forward to this album because they have been releasing pre-releases. I like the pre-releases. Unfortunately, those were my favorite songs of this, which is a bit of a bummer because it is a full album. There are a lot of songs. Nothing really stuck out to me except for, like I said, the songs I already knew. So I won't be buying it. Hoody, Sailing. Okay, we have another K not pop, a little bit of a K R&B, K indie girly with Hoody. She's finally back. 2019 was her last album with Departure. Is that really true? Departure, great album. You have to check it out. After you check out this is still really, really good. More vibes. You know, it's very, very vibey month. Do I love this more than Departure? No. Departure is so good. And it bums me out that I didn't like this as much as Departure, but still some good stuff. Physical wise, I think it was a jewel case. Definitely won't be buying this. Kep1er, Magic Hour. Yeah, Kep1er. I bought all 5 versions, but get your hands ready for some applauding, okay? I, for once, did not buy a member digipack version. And this one might be a little bit more sad, I don't know, but I also did not buy a signed copy. Which, oh my gosh, no more Who Signed My Kep1er album videos. I didn't like how they did the signed versions this time, and I didn't want to spend money. So I saved myself like $100. If I can take that $100, I can put it towards a Kep1er concert if they want to come here. So this is K-pop math, guys. ONEUS, La Dolce Vita. I don't like K-pop Latin pop. K-Latin pop? Latin K-pop. It was actually better in Spanish. They did sing a Spanish version. I did think that was better. This doesn't feel like ONEUS. Maybe I'm just not tuned into ONEUS enough. Like when I think of the ONEUS songs that I like, which granted were at the like beginning of their career for the most part. Every now and then there's been some titles that I've liked. This was not it for me, so I won't be buying it. XG, New DNA. Yes, I purchased this. We're not gonna talk about it. And that was actually the last album, and for once, I have no extras. Like, maybe I'm blind, but I just saw no extra things. No concert DVDs, no light sticks, no photo books. Like, there's usually something, but there's nothing that caught my eye. So with that, we're done. Yes, the month of September has come and gone. I am another year older and I'm wiser. I'm saving money. I saved a lot of money this month. It's actually, fun fact, it was my lowest spending month of the year so far, which sounds weird because I did buy albums this month, but I bought them technically in October. So, because I really wanted to have a low spending month. So, yay me. I do fear for October and November. I know some of my alts are coming back. I know we're going to get some tour announcements coming up. So I'm going to take that month of September. You know, I did a good job saving money for some future stuff. Season's greetings are coming up. I really want to stop spending money, guys. What did you think about the month of September? What did you buy? What did you not buy? I don't know. Tell me what's up. Anything in October you're really looking forward to? Or November? Because like I said, we know things that are happening in November already, which is pretty crazy. I gotta go. So have a lovely time of day wherever, whenever you are. Wow. Bye-bye.